Hey everybody, how's it going? Kelly from MAMJ Let's Play here, and I need your guys' help. I know, it sounds super desperate, but it's not as bad as you guys think, I promise. Nothing huge is going to change, but I really want to make sure that I'm talking to you guys and connecting with you guys so that you know I really care about what you guys think about the games that I play and the things that I do on the channel. So, as you may have noticed over the past week or so, some of the longer games have been dropping off. So right now we've got Virtue's Last Reward as my long Let's Play, and then some other shorter games I've been playing like demos of, or RPG Maker horror games, little things like that here and there that have been a ton of fun to play and a ton of fun to film. But I want to make sure that you guys are actually all about it, that you guys enjoy where the channel is heading and you like the content that's there, because there are several games that I would love to play for the channel, and I sit here and I think, oh, this would be so cool if I played this, but I don't know if people really want to commit that much time to it. So, first off, there have been several requests for me to play the visual novel style Danganronpa games, which is Danganronpa If and whatever the Hagakure one is, that are on Danganronpa 2 and Danganronpa Another Episode. I was fully thinking about recording those and doing those like a playthrough video of them. Then I found out that Danganronpa 0 exists. Now, for those of you that aren't very into Danganronpa, I know this is going to sound like a bunch of gibberish. Please hold on for just a few seconds so I can get through to the Danganronpa people, and we'll keep on rolling forward from there. But anyways, Danganronpa 0 is another light novel, but it doesn't really have like a format like that. Like, people have translated it online. I've come across it, and I was actually thinking about doing like a let's read of it. The thing is, I don't know if people want to hear me just nonstop read for like an hour and a half or 2 hours or 3 hours. Like, I really wouldn't do an episode that long, of course, but just where it's nothing but text and me reading it, because I feel like a lot of you guys would say, oh, well, we could have just done that ourselves. Like, why are you reading to us? Some of you guys out there like my voice. I don't know how I can really respond to that, but I'm really not the best reader. Like, I feel like I'm going to stumble across something, and if I'm 30 minutes into a video recording and I stumble across a word and you guys are sitting here listening to me read it, it's going to be really annoying. So on one hand, it would be cool for me to read those, and I wouldn't mind doing it. I would have to figure out how I'm going to edit it, if I want like my face cam, things like that on there. But I could also do a reaction video. I could read the light novels and stuff in my own time. Pop them up on the PSP or whatever and read them. And then I could do a reaction video afterwards, either for each novel as I finish them, or all 3 novels as a whole, and just tell you guys how I felt about them, what I liked, what I didn't like, things like that. So if you guys are a fan of the Danganronpa boat, I'm going to let you know right now, I will definitely check out the side stories either way, regardless, because I want to know more about the Danganronpa universe. But do you guys want to see me actually read every single sentence and word in these light novels, or would you prefer me to do a reaction video where I just kind of like sum it up as a whole and you guys can be like, oh, well, did you miss this part, or this part was cool too, I like this character, things like that. Let me know in the comments if you guys are into Danganronpa, what you want me to do about that. Okay, next up, we also have the possibility of a ton of games that I could be playing right now, which is kind of weird because I know there's a lot of other Let's Players that can't figure out what they want to play, and they're like, oh, there's nothing good out. I'm running into the opposite. Like, I really want to replay the Phoenix Wright games again, and I want to ask you guys whether or not you want to see somebody do a Let's Play of the Phoenix Wright games, because I know there's already people out there who have done it. Also, there's like, what, 5 or 6 games now of Phoenix Wright, so it's a pretty big time investment, whether I do the Let's Plays of them or whether you have to sit and watch them, because it will take up a chunk of my recording schedule, like for several months on end. So there's the Phoenix Wright 1, 2, 3, there's another Ace Attorney game, there's a Miles Edgeworth spin-off games that I could be doing as well. So there's a lot of other games that I could play in place of that. But I really love the Phoenix Wright games. I love the style. I love the energy that it has. And now that the animes recently come out and I watched it, I want to go back and play them again. But again, that's something I can do in my own spare time. I have a DS, I can play them. But do you guys want to experience that? Do you guys want to see me play through the Phoenix Wright games, knowing that I've actually played through all of them anyways? It's a fun game. And so if you guys like it, I could definitely give it a shot. So yes, Phoenix Wright, yay or nay, let me know in the comments below. Other games that I am thinking about playing, in case you're wondering what other games I could be juggling, would be some DS games like Ghost Trick, which is by the same creator of the Phoenix Wright franchise, and also the Hotel Dusk games. I think those are going to be a little bit lesser known. They take about 15 to 16 hours to beat, and there's 2 games out right now. I think there's the Hotel Dusk, which we got in the US, and then there's another one that came out that was a sequel that I believe only released in Europe. So there's those 2 games, and then apparently there's a spiritual successor that's coming out either later this year or in the future by the same creators. So Hotel Dusk, maybe you guys have heard of it, maybe you haven't. It's almost like one of those kind of like games that flew under the radar like 999 did. So it would be fun to do a game like that as well. Won't be as time consuming as Phoenix Wright because there's not as many games out there of it. But again, I would love to do a Let's Play of it. I just want to see how you guys feel about it. I don't know if there's really anything else off the top of my head that I can think of playing. I am still thinking about doing the different formats and things like that I was giving you guys ideas about when I was doing my update video before. I just want to make sure that I have everything down pat. Like I don't want to do like a countdown video and then find out that it's not as good as it could be and things like that. So I'm waiting on it right now. I was gonna do like a rage game, but things kind of turned out differently. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about by now. If you haven't seen it, you'll see it very, very soon. But anyway, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I do want to introduce some goofy or random games again in the near future because it is fun. It takes the pressure off of me. I'm not sitting here worrying about like what kind of scary game I'm going to play or anything like that. And it's something I can do once and then be done with it or come back to it later. Speaking of, those of you that are wondering if I'm going to be going back to Yander Simulator, I don't know. I really, really don't know because that was one of the games I was thinking about playing properly. That was one of the things that people were telling me, hey, could you do a proper playthrough of Yander Simulator? The problem is the game that you guys see out there, the game that everybody's been playing is a rough demo. It's like an alpha. So there is no like ending to it. You can't actually beat it yet. So there are some things you can do. Like I found out you can summon demons, you can join gangs, you can do all these different things, but I don't know if that's what you guys really wanted to see. You wanted to see somebody like actually do it and play through it and accomplish, you know, these different tasks. And it's actually not attainable yet. So I'm not 100% certain whether or not I will be playing Yander Simulator anytime soon. When they do release the game, sure, I'll give it a shot and play it. But as of right now, I didn't want to make a video that you guys were not happy with or not interested in and say, hey, this isn't what we wanted. Why did you do the video this way? That's pretty much how it is right now. Is there's nothing else out there that can let you accomplish all of those missions and tasks. Okay, so I feel like I've been rambling on for quite some time now. But that's really the gist of it. Is I want to see before I start these longer playthroughs or break them up into the 30-minute sections like I am with Corpse Party, whether or not it's going to affect the schedule. I have no idea yet. I have absolutely no idea. I'm going to decide on that after I see your guys' response. If you say, yeah, play Phoenix Wright, or no, don't do that. We've already seen people play it. We're tired of it. It's, you know, don't even bother with it. Then I won't. It's totally fine. I will take no offense to it. Like I said, there's plenty of games that I want to play. Another game that I would love to do a Let's Play of, but it's going to be so long, is Okami. I don't know if you guys have played Okami or seen Okami. It is a beautiful, gorgeous game, and it's probably one of my favorite games ever. So it's an amazing game, and I really hope to play it for the channel soon, but it's not at the top of my list. My first and foremost goal right now is to finish Virtue's Last Reward in time for the next game. And then Danganronpa 3 is going to be coming out. So there's a ton of good stuff out there. Also, for those of you that like watching me for the RPG Maker games, is there enough content out there for you? I've been playing some demos. I've been playing a lot of demos, actually. And I don't know if that's enough. Like, I don't want everybody to think, oh, it's another demo. It's another demo. Sometimes it's better to wait for the game to actually release and then play it that way. So yeah, I'm trying to mix it up and keep it kind of like fun and happy for everybody. If you guys have any other suggestions, I hear you guys in the back there saying to play Hyper Dimension Neptunia. I know it's coming. It's coming. I promise. I gotta wait for it to go on sale because like I do this for fun. So I don't really have the funds to do it right now. But once the game goes on sale and once I have the money to get it, I will definitely do it. And that would be another game that I would be playing. So I hear you guys in the back shouting for Hyperdimension Neptunia as well. But let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the channel, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. I don't want this to be this is my channel and I'm only going to play the games I'm interested in and then shoo you all away. This is definitely not my my main goal or objective. I want you guys to have fun. I want you guys to be able to get immersed in stories and, you know, have a good time, whether you're watching me freak out or you learn about a brand new game that you've never even heard of. That's kind of what I want to do with this channel. So I feel like I'm rambling on and on. I feel like I've talked quite a bit. So I'm going to leave it all to you guys now. Hopefully this vlog was meaningful and worth something. If not, I'll continue back to my regularly scheduled programming in the very near future. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. だからサザエさんをクリックすれば、だから俺が作った質問だけ A、B、C、D って考えればいいじゃん。違う、絵じゃなくてドラえもん、サザエさん、ちびまる子ちゃん、少年足部って書いてあるでしょ。だからサザエさんの名前をクリックすればそれが答えになるんだって。そう、それを当てるの。